Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer on Canada. We're going to dive right in today. From its massive geographical footprint to the day-to-day lives of its 40 million residents, we're unpacking exactly what makes this nation tick.
Okay, let's dive into this. Before we even look at a map, I want to test your knowledge real quick. What is the capital of Canada? Take a second, think about it, and lock in your guess. Got it? Now, if you guessed Toronto, you're definitely not alone. It's a huge, incredibly famous city. But the actual official capital? It's Ottawa. It's a super common misconception, actually, but it perfectly highlights how this country is just full of surprises.
Section 1. Vast Geography and Oceans. Let's examine Canada's expansive borders.
Seriously, Canada's scale on a global level is absolutely staggering. It touches not one, not two, but three oceans: the Atlantic, the Pacific, and the Arctic. And then down to the south, it shares a massive, continuous border with the United States. It is a true geographical giant, for sure. But you know, that immense size brings some pretty extreme conditions along with it. Up in the deep north, the Arctic region is entirely defined by freezing ice and sub-zero temperatures. It really showcases the rugged intensity of the Canadian landscape.
Section 2. People, Power, and Capital. Let's understand Canada's population and government. 40 million. That's the approximate population of Canada right now. It's this growing, incredibly vibrant, and highly diverse group of people spread out across all that vast geography we just talked about.
And a huge part of that diversity, it's linguistic. Canada is officially bilingual, with both English and French woven into the very fabric of the country's identity, its laws, and just daily life from coast to coast.
So how is that massive population actually governed? Well, what's really interesting here is that Canada utilizes this fascinating system that balances historical tradition right alongside modern democracy. Basically, operating as a constitutional monarchy, it functions with both a monarch, a king, and a prime minister working in tandem.
Section 3. National Symbols and Global Stars. Unpacking Canada's culture and global fame.
Now, the country's visual identity is incredibly distinct. The Canadian flag, with those striking red and white colors, is this wonderfully simple design, but it's easily recognized almost anywhere on Earth.
And right dead center on that flag is the maple leaf. Derived from the large, super important maple tree, it isn't just a piece of nature. It's honestly the ultimate defining emblem of Canadian identity.
But hey, Canada exports way more than just visual symbols in nature, right? They export massive global talent. I mean, with proud musical icons like Celine Dion and Justin Bieber, the country's cultural footprint on the global music industry is just entirely outsized. It's absolutely huge.
Section 4. Daily Life and Future Plans. Let's look at some typical routines.
Zooming all the way in to the micro level, the crucial point here is that life in Canada balances a super familiar daily routine with some pretty exciting future plans. You know, a typical student's day flows from going to school in the morning, doing homework in the afternoon, and maybe playing video games in the evening. And then tomorrow might mean visiting grandparents or hitting up the cinema. But those upcoming summer vacations, they offer incredible travel opportunities right at home, like heading out to explore the capital, Ottawa.
So just to recap our macro to micro journey today, Canada is a bilingual, red and white nation anchored by that iconic maple leaf. It boasts massive global pop stars, and the whole operation is governed from Ottawa. Geographically, it's an absolute giant, bordered by the US and three distinct oceans.
And that brings our explainer to a close. But hopefully this sparked your curiosity a bit, so I'll leave you with this. If you were planning your summer vacation to Canada tomorrow, what wonder would you explore first? The freezing Arctic, the historic streets of Ottawa, or something completely different? Keep exploring, guys, and we'll see you next time.